90-Day Fiancé's Florian makes shocking new career move after Stacey Silva exposed truth about his job as he grows closer to Darcy. Florian Sukaj from 90-Day, The Last Resort has started a new career after his wife, Stacey Silva, expressed her frustration with being the main breadwinner. Originally from Albania, Florian moved to the United States in 2020 to marry Stacey. The couple exchanged vows during the pandemic, but their bliss was short-lived as Stacey found out Florian had been unfaithful to her. In an effort to overcome their trust issues, Stacey and Florian have joined 90-Day, The Last Resort Season 2, where Stacey has shown concern about Florian's close bond with her twin sister, Darcey Silva. However, things have since changed because Florian has finally discovered his passion for woodworking. He recently joined Kostas Upholstery, a furniture and upholstery store, where he was warmly welcomed with an Instagram story, saying, via @90-Day Fiancé_Alexa, big welcome to Florian. The newest member of the Kostas Upholstery were excited to team. In the picture, Florian can be seen working with carpentry tools. His colleagues are excited to have him on board and are looking forward to witnessing his craftsmanship in action. Their message ended with, here's to new skills, new projects, and a great journey ahead. What Florian's bold career move means for his future. Florian's new job could improve his relationship with Stacey. Florian began his career as a fashion model, even traveling to Turkey to get dental work done to enhance his appearance. However, his social media posts indicate that he hasn't worked with many brands as a model, aside from Stacey and Darcy's clothing brand, House of 11. It seems that he has now decided to change his career path. Stacey previously mentioned that Florian has a passion for building furniture, and she has supported him in that endeavor. As 90-Day, The Last Resort Season 2 comes to a close, Florian has decided to pursue his passion for furniture making. Stacey had anticipated being the main provider for the family when Florian first immigrated to the United States. However, she appeared to be irritated that, even after 5 years in America, her husband still relied on her financially. Now that Florian has secured a new job as a carpenter, this may alleviate Stacey's worries. If he continues to work diligently and gives Stacey no cause for concern, the couple may actually find happiness together. Florian's passion for woodworking may enable him to earn a good income and make Stacey proud. Our take on Florian working as a woodworker. Florian's talent can propel him towards great success. Stacey was concerned that Florian wasn't working hard enough to establish himself in the United States. However, it now appears like he is ready to take on the challenge. While modeling may not have been successful for him, he may find great success as a woodworker since his passion lies there. Florian's new workplace is very welcoming, and he may enjoy learning with others there. Hopefully, the 90-Day, The Last Resort cast member won't give up at the first sign of difficulty, as his talent could lead to great success. 90-Day Fiancé, signs Annie Francisco's ego's out of control, pregnancy may change her. 90-Day Fiancé star Darcey Silva has been showing off her massive weight loss on social media, earning mixed reactions. When Darcy made her reality TV debut on 90-Day Fiancé, before the 90 Days Season 1 in 2017, she quickly became a fan favorite. Her relationship with Jesse Meester from Amsterdam was extremely dramatic. Since then, Darcy and her sister, Stacey Silva, have become huge reality stars with their spin-off show, Darcy and Stacey, which aired for 4 seasons. However, during Darcy and Stacey Season 2, Darcy and her sister debuted their new looks after having undergone plastic surgery to lengthen their eyes. Since then, the sisters have had many other surgeries done on their bodies, and most recently, Darcy's been flaunting her new slim look after another surgery. However, the reaction to Darcy's new slim look hasn't been flattering, with the 90-Day Fiancé star looking notably thin. Darcey Silva looks so different after weight loss. After a short social media hiatus, Darcy returned to her Instagram page to show off her new look alongside her sister, Stacey. After losing 40 pounds via cosmetic surgery, Darcy showed off the result with a picture on her Instagram where the sisters posed in body-hugging black gowns showing off their new figures. Darcy's once rounded face now looks angular, with a defined jaw and chin. Darcy's nose also appeared slimmer and pointier. Darcy's new skinny look is just about perfect, as it has aided the 49-year-old star in looking younger than her age, but any more drastic weight loss will have Darcy looking frail and unhealthy. Meanwhile, Darcy gave fans a full view of her new body shape via a video she shared on her Instagram stories where Darcy posed in a black and red one-piece bikini swimsuit which she modeled for Taylor Swift's Ready For It fashion showroom. In the clip, Darcy struck a pose that showed off her flat tummy and small but more defined waist. Meanwhile, Darcy's thighs looked as slim as her legs, which also looked quite long for someone only 5 feet 7 inches tall. Darcey Silva's always changing her looks. Since making her reality TV debut on 90 Day Fiancé, Darcy has used several cosmetic surgery procedures to change her looks. Darcy started by getting the fox eye surgery, also known as canthoplasty, which lengthens the eye, in 2021. Since then, Darcy and her sister Stacey have spent more than $20,000 on a variety of other procedures, including changing their noses' shape and size, rhinoplasty, breast implants, Brazilian butt lifts, BBL, and laser lipo procedures. Darcy also got lip lifts and the Hollywood Smile veneer package, via Yahoo. Nonetheless, Darcy's continuous body and face changes don't seem to bother her long-term partner, Georgi Rusev, as the pair eventually tied the knot on November 11, 2023. However, there appears to be some trouble in paradise, as Darcy hinted they might have separated in April 2024. Is Darcey Silva too skinny? Maybe, maybe not. Darcy's idea of what she wants her body to look like continues to drive her choices of cosmetic surgery. After recently showing off her 40 pounds weight loss, Darcy received mixed reactions from fans, with many noting she looked weird, including a fan, Miranda1990, who wrote, "What have you done with yourself?" Darcy's new skinny look is just about perfect, as it has aided the 49-year-old star in looking younger than her age, but any more drastic weight loss will have Darcy looking frail and unhealthy. Meanwhile, Darcy achieved her weight loss via another procedure known as endoscopic sleeve gastroplasty, ESG surgery. The method is described as a minimally invasive weight loss procedure that uses an endoscopic suturing, stitching, device to reduce the stomach size and volume by about 70%, via Johns Hopkins Medicine. Besides the dangers that come with this type of weight loss surgery, which might include bleeding, stomach tears, and blood clots, Darcy's over-reliance on surgery and the frequency at which the 90 Day Fiancé star goes under the knife might harm her overall health. 90 Day Fiancé, Darcey Silva's worst over-filtered Instagram posts after extraordinary weight loss milestone. 90 Day Fiancé star Darcey Silva has lost over 40 pounds after her latest weight loss surgery, but it hasn't stopped her from consistently using filters before posting her photos and videos. Darcy gained popularity in the reality TV space since her Before the 90 Days Season 1 debut in 2017. She went through several relationships before meeting her husband Georgi Rusev in her solo spin-off called Darcy and Stacey with twin Stacey Silva. While Darcy was unsuccessful at finding love for the longest time, one thing that came easily to her was fame. Darcy became the face of 90 Day Fiancé, but in the last 8 years, Darcy has had many faces. Darcy is known to modify the way she looks using cosmetic procedures. She's also undergone an ESG procedure and has lost a considerable amount of weight. However, it hasn't stopped Darcy from using filters on social media. It suggests she still has feelings of dissatisfaction with her actual face and body and strives to be what she thinks is perfect. Darcy could be experiencing a sense of disconnection between how she really looks and the edited images she shares. Darcey Silva's face looks strange in new Instagram post. Darcy's filters keep glitching all the time. Darcy revealed what she looks like right now after her 43-pound weight loss in a new video with Stacey. The sisters were promoting an event organized by the Luxury Group at the Yost Theater in Santa Ana, California in August 2024. Darcy announced that their brand House of 11's merch would be available at the event and she and Stacey would be signing it for fans. Darcy and Stacey wore similar outfits while recording the announcement video. It looked like she wanted to show off her new slim waist but, at the same time, appeared underconfident. Darcy wore an off-shoulder top and a pencil skirt in black. She jumped excitedly as she spoke about the event, but her unfortunate habit of using filters didn't allow Darcy to create a video without editing her face. Darcy had a filter on which gave her unnaturally smooth features and a narrow face. Darcy could have been going for a Barbie look, but she also got wonky eyes in exchange. The filter kept slipping off Darcy's face every time she moved. Darcy seemed to have received harsh criticism on the video as she disabled her comments. Darcey Silva doesn't have a really natural look. Darcy wants to look over the top always. Darcy's never wanted to look like any other person. She likes being over the top and often exaggerates her features with big lips and thick eyelash extensions. However, using filters takes this obsession with her face a bit too far for Darcy, who started referring to herself as a doll. Darcy picks and chooses filters that don't make her seem human anymore. Her features become out of proportion as she films herself making the same pouting face in all her videos. Darcy isn't satisfied with the changes she's made to her face. She keeps wanting to look more artificial. Darcey Silva is into glamour. Darcy's glam is out of control with these filters. Darcy is a diva. She always goes for a high glam look on social media videos. Darcy likely feels her makeup is not up to the mark when she chooses filters that not only make her face look slimmer but also make it look like she's used a certain kind of makeup. What Darcy doesn't realize is that these filters make her look like a completely different person, and fans know what she looks like in real life because of her TV shows, so Darcy isn't fooling anyone. The reality TV celeb disappoints fans when she tries to make her look like someone else when a beautiful person like Darcy should be embracing herself and inspiring others. Darcy is stylish and cool and does look good for her age, since she takes good care of herself by expressing gratitude, eating well, staying active, looking after her mental health, and staying social. Still, Darcy's insecurities overpower her, causing him to use these unnatural filters. Despite 90-Day Fiancé fans constantly asking her to love herself, Darcy refuses to accept her authentic self. Should Darcy hire a Photoshop expert for her Instagram? Darcy needs professional help. One complaint fans have about Darcy's Instagram is the low quality of filters that she uses. In July 2024, a fan, Squirrely Beans, commented, "I don't know what's worse, the cheap filters or the level of narcissism it takes to keep posting the same garbage on Darcy's photo." Darcy chose to ignore the criticism as usual. However, Darcy could benefit from using the 90-Day Fiancé fans' advice. The reality TV star could hire a professional who edits her photos and gives her the desired look before she uploads them online for her critics to mock and jeer at her. What happened to Stacey Silva after 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2? Stacey Silva is exploring new career opportunities after documenting her troubled relationship with Florian Sukaj on 90 Day, The Last Resort. She first gained fame when her twin sister, Darcey Silva, joined the franchise with her then-boyfriend, Jesse Meester. While Darcy had a turbulent romantic life with various partners, Stacey had a more stable relationship with her partner from Albania, Florian. Stacy and Florian first connected nearly a decade ago through Instagram. After maintaining a long-distance relationship for years, Stacey eventually applied for Florian's K-1 visa so they could marry in the United States. Despite facing challenges in their relationship, Stacey and Florian tied the knot in a simple ceremony during the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020. However, their honeymoon period was brief, as Stacey found out Florian had been unfaithful to her before their marriage. Since then, she has been struggling to rebuild trust with her husband. The couple has now joined 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2 in an effort to confront Florian's flirtatious nature and work through their trust issues. Surprisingly, Stacey and Florian appear to be one of the few couples showing promise in recommitting to one another. Stacey's friendship with Darcy's is back on track. Stacey and Darcey Silva collaborating on music. Stacey and Darcy share a very close relationship. They are not only twin sisters, but they also co-own a business together. They undergo cosmetic procedures together and sometimes even dress alike. However, in the latest season, Stacey expressed concern over Darcy's growing closeness with her husband and feeling like a third wheel in her own marriage. During a therapy session, Stacey openly voiced her concerns, saying, "She said to Florian he's better off single, basically." The therapists recommended that Stacey and Florian, along with Darcy, undergo therapy to address their issues. Darcy eventually joined the season but got into a heated argument with Stacey upon her arrival. Stacey also accused Darcy of wanting Florian. However, it appears that the relationship between Silva sisters has improved since they attended therapy together. They now post content together and have even started making music again. In recent weeks, Darcy and Stacey have shared numerous pictures and videos from the recording studio with the caption, "We're doing it big." Despite past issues with boundaries, Darcy and Stacey appear to be back together, at least when it comes to creating music. Stacey and Florian don't follow each other on Instagram. Stacey and Florian appear to be in conflict. When Stacey and Florian first appeared on 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2, they seemed like one of the most compatible couples in the group. However, as their story unfolded, Florian appeared to be someone who could potentially jeopardize his own marriage by prioritizing others over his wife, Stacey. He had struggled to choose Stacey over Darcy. Florian also tried to help his co-star, Natalie Mordov-Siva, leaving Stacey feeling insecure and neglected. Furthermore, Darcy claimed she saw Florian leaving a club in Miami with 2 unknown women, leading to suspicions of infidelity. Florian is unwilling to provide Stacey with the reassurance she needs in their relationship. She seeks words of affirmation from him, but he consistently neglects her needs. Despite being together for a decade, cracks are beginning to show in Stacey and Florian's relationship. It's uncertain if they will recommit to each other by the end of the season, but their recent activity on social media implies that they may not be on good terms. They are no longer following each other on Instagram, which is interesting considering Florian still follows Stacey's twin sister, Darcy, and vice versa. Stacey still wants to be free. Stacey wants freedom from the relationship challenges with Florian. During a heart-to-heart conversation with Florian at the resort, Stacey shared her now well-known phrase, "I wanna be free," indicating she desired to be liberated from the hardships in her marriage to Florian. It appears that she's still grappling with marital issues, as she recently posted a video of herself exercising on a vibration plate, once again saying, via 90 Day Fiancé _Alexa, "I wanna be free." Despite the possibility that Stacey may have been joking, there could be a deeper significance to her statement. She may